How Mark Zuckerberg became a multi-billionaire. Hey guys, welcome back to the Smooth Lux channel. Facebook is the largest social network in the world today with more than 1 billion users. As per a study taken in 2012, about half that number were using Facebook daily. And the mastermind behind this is none other than Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, and it would be fair to say Facebook is one of the major reasons to why we refer to Zuckerberg as a multi-billionaire. So, if you are in awe of the life of Mark Zuckerberg and want to know how he became a multi-billionaire, stay tuned. But before we move forward, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates, and make sure you never miss another video. Let us now go through how Facebook came to be and how Mark Zuckerberg profited from his creation. 1. When did Facebook come into existence? Facebook burst into existence in 2004 and was introduced as a simple way for the students on the Harvard campus to socialize online and become friends. And since the social media giant has expanded into a $340 billion company, that is the #1 internet stop for billions of people worldwide. 2. How did Zuckerberg get the idea of Facebook? In 2004, college sophomore Mark Zuckerberg hacks into the Harvard student listings to gain access to ID photos in an attempt to create an online version of a hot or not style site for Harvard students called FaceMatch. This site quickly gained traction with over 20,000 views in its first hours, but it's also quickly pulled from the net. Eventually, Zuckerberg would regroup, reprint, then relaunch with his product including 2 other Ivy League colleges and then eventually going to other universities under the branding of being strictly for students to connect through a college network platform. The website erupted in popularity and fastly became a competitor to the dominant MySpace, a broad and open platform where users were connecting to each other, customizing their content, and expanding their public images fast. 3. Facebook's growth from a college network platform to a public platform. Fast forward to 2009, Facebook is now public to anyone and everyone above the age of 13, and it doesn't stop there. A new concept of business pages begins to take shape. Now, the site isn't just for friends, it's quickly becoming the online hotspot for friends, fashion, business, celebrity gossip, and more. And it's grown well past its initial intentions. 4. Facebook, now an empire. MySpace and Google began to take notice. In fact, it's rumored that around this time, Zuckerberg attempted several times to sell Facebook to MySpace founder Chris DeWolf for increasing amounts there. DeWolf apparently didn't see the value and the social networking site and held on tight to the reins of his own agenda. A costly mistake. Facebook would eventually begin drawing double the traffic of MySpace. Instead, Chris DeWolf sold MySpace to News Corporation, who ran the MySpace brand into the ground, while Microsoft bought a small percentage of Facebook for a humble price of $240 billion, giving Facebook an implied value of just about $15 billion by 2010. Facebook's reported worth sat at just $41 billion, cruising toward its way and becoming a publicly offered stock company. And once the IPO hit the market in 2012, they officially joined the Fortune 500 company club, setting a record of 460 million shares. Speaking of stock, graffiti artist David Cho was hired to paint murals on the walls of the first Facebook headquarters in a twist of entrepreneurial excellence. Cho decided that rather than being paid for his efforts and expertise, he would take shares of stock. Cho settled on the stocks, saying at the time that Facebook was, in his opinion, useless. The stock was worth only a few $1,000s. But eventually, when Facebook hit the public market, the worth of the stock that Cho took made him an instant millionaire, with a net worth of over $2 million. 5. Facebook Today. Facebook today sees over 1 billion users per month to its site, and most of its revenue is generated through advertisements, with over 3 million active advertisers taking part in the site and more than 70% of those coming from outside of the United States. Facebook continues to improve the user experience with profile names, news feeds, the like button, chatting, including video, the Places feature, tagging, the ability to follow others to keep up with them, trending reports, and so much more. The site now sees a net worth of $340 billion. 6. Zuckerberg worth today. Zuckerberg himself is worth $51.2 billion at age 32. Not bad for a kid who dropped out of college to make a website. The life of Zuckerberg definitely makes one question oneself whether the most have been made of one's life or whether there's a lot more that could be achieved just with a little bit of dedication and hard work. Thanks for watching.